Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
Sister, put yourself first. Finally, for once in your fucking life, on a consistent basis, put yourself first. No, it is not selfish. No, it is not wrong. Yes, it is the right thing to do. Yes, it's the way that you best serve your children. Yes, it's the way that you best take care of your marriage. Yes, it's the way that you best excel and succeed in business. Yes, it's the way that you ward off disease and don't worry about things like getting sick. You take care of yourself first. You take care of yourself first. You know all the stupid sayings you can't give from an empty cup or a bucket, and like, seriously, sister, at what fucking point are you gonna realize that you need to put yourself first? I know you've been programmed to believe that that's wrong. Religion has told you, your mother has told you, society has told you. What people feel about motherhood has told you. Put yourself first. There'll be a point in your life that you're going to hit a crisis or a wall, if you haven't already, and you're going to realize, fuck, my life is short. Fuck, am I focusing on the things that really matter? Fuck, if I don't take care of me, I'm going to run myself into the ground, physically, mentally, emotionally, and there'll be nothing left for me, of me. Put yourself first. It took me a long time to understand this because it logically makes sense, right? And you may be kind of nodding your head and, you know, now maybe you're going to the place of, well, great, easy for you, Karen, but I can't because I have this with work, or I have a couple jobs and my kids and things suck in my marriage and blah, blah, blah. It just goes on and on and on, right? Here we go with love. The excuses, reasons, lies, bullshit as to why you cannot take care of yourself first. So yesterday, my husband and I over dinner on date night, we're talking about things, and both of us feeling like just burned out, like tired. Need a break, need rest. We're going away on holidays together for a week in about 4 weeks. But I said, listen, what would it take? He's like, I'm just tired. You know, I'm like, great. So what would you need? What would it take? He's like, well, I would need 4 weeks off with nothing, but I can't do that. I'm like, okay. You're probably right on that one. However, or maybe not. However, it's not like an all or nothing. God, those crows are loud. Walk along the beach. Just on key, listen to that motherfucker. It's not an all or nothing. It's not like, well, if I can't have, some people have this notion, well, if I can't do 2.5 hours at the gym, then I'm just not going. Really? Go rip out 100 burpees and let me know if that actually was a difficult thing. And did it take 2.5 hours? Could take 10 minutes? We're so limited by the belief system that we currently live in, which says things like, if I don't do 2.5 hours at the gym, then it sucks. I'm just not going to do it at all. It says things like, well, marriage is just supposed to be, you know, being married to my roommate, and passion fades. It says things like parenting is always difficult and I can't be present because I have to take care of all of these things. Limiting beliefs that say things like, well, I can't possibly hire someone to clean my home because that's going to cost me money, versus investing and buying back that time. Good morning. Limiting beliefs like, well, I'm a certain age, therefore I can't have the body I want, the health I want, the energy I want. And limiting beliefs that say that if I take care of myself, I will be deemed as selfish. That being the martyr is the way to go. That, yeah, I want to have all these things, but Karen, that's going to mean I run myself on the ground. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. You know, the Martyr is so celebrated still, right? It's messed up. The moment that you start to realize that all of those beliefs are just simply thoughts. They're only real because you make them real. They only matter because you make them matter. You give them energy, you give them life. Right now, I'm putting myself really, really, really first. I've been putting myself first for the last couple of years, but now I really am. So, case in point, my little guy was up. It's a little later on a Saturday morning. I normally would be up by 4:30. Get up and brush my teeth, put in contacts, go to the bathroom. I meditate for 15 minutes. Walk downstairs, I go walk my dogs. Like, I'm up as the sun's coming up. I take care of me first. I put myself first because I know that's necessary for me. And so as I got up this morning, it was like maybe 6 o'clock as I'm going to head out the door with the dogs. I already meditated. And my little guy was up. So cute. My Kai Duran. So cute. But, you know, we talked and it's like, Mommy's gonna go walk the dogs. Okay, Mommy. Usually he would want to, you know, get up and watch his favorite show and just chill. It's a Saturday morning. And I'm like, hey, buddy, Mommy's gonna be back in 25 minutes. So you're up a little early today, so let me just lie on the couch. Kind of close your eyes and just kind of rest. Okay, Mommy. Doesn't always work out that way. But I'm like, me first. It's like, little dude, if you woke up during the time that is normally time for me, that's fine. But you're gonna have to take care of you. I'm gonna take care of me. It's Mommy first right now. It's me first. I put myself first. The way that this begins to shift the way that you see yourself, sister, is profound. Profound. Because right now you think that you're not doing enough or being enough, or you're just not enough. You're not worthy of that time. And I can sit here, I can tell you that you are worthy and you are enough, sister. And maybe you'll hear it and you'll kind of go, yeah, I am. And yeah, that motivated, inspired me. And then nothing ever happens. So what that did for me, because I was in that same place too. I'm like, yeah, it makes complete sense. And then I would never do anything. It started to turn when I began to take action. When I scheduled in the times that I would work out. When I invested in, you know, coaches to help me with things. When I told my husband of, you know, I'm going to do this at this time. Please be aware, Saturday at 9 or whatever this might have set up, I'm going for a float. Okay. When we began to schedule date nights and babysitters out a month in advance, and I put myself first. I put myself first. And the reason why right now too, that I'm really taking a big pause with Women Want to More. You should listen to the podcast. Podcast is still coming out. But I just feel at this, number one, feeling burned out, very tired. Number two, not recovering. It's not like, I'll just need to get a little extra sleep. It's like, that's not it. I'm 49. I'm going through menopause right now as well. So I know that for a lot of women, that's a big shift hormonally in the body. And yeah, I think there's something to that play there. But I know more than anything, the voice inside is just saying to me, Karen, you've been putting yourself first. Thank you for that. But you just got to create a little bit more of a pause right now. Oh, look at this. 2 deer. My dog's starting to whimper a little bit. Walking right in front of us. That's how awesome Victoria is. Beautiful deer. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Cool if I did video on these, eh? That'd be awesome. I'd have to have 2 phones because I record on my phone. I have to have a phone that's shooting the video. But yeah, right now it's just, I'm being pulled to just pause and to reset and to really have some space to figure things out. And, quite frankly, to have the space to figure out, am I really going to continue doing this? Am I really going to continue doing this? It's been incredibly difficult the last 3 years trying to reach you. So many of you that say, yeah, I want these things. Yeah, Karen, this is great. Thanks for the podcast. And literally do shit. And that's a hard thing for me. I'm not responsible for what you do from here, sister. I'm not. Even those that are face-to-face with me at a live event experience, I'm not responsible. They are. But it's exhausting to constantly be leading. And yeah, it's exhausting. I'll just leave it at that. I'm going to reveal a little bit more in upcoming podcast episodes, but it's time more than ever to put myself first. And I don't feel one iota of guilt about it. I don't feel badly about it. I know that is the right thing to do. And kind of like, that's it, That's it. There's no stories about it. I don't feel bad, like none of that stuff. And I'll have you consider that the only thing that's holding you back, sister, from putting yourself first is you. Is you. So here's your more tip for them for today. What is one thing you can do in the next 24 hours where you begin to put yourself first? And I don't mean something you do once. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for a massage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit the gym. Like, that you can consistently do every single day to put yourself first. Maybe you spend 5 minutes and you meditate. Maybe for you, your faith is really important and you spend time in prayer, or you read scripture, or you read something spiritual, or you hit the gym, or you move your body. Like, what is it for you? What is the one thing that you can do every single day that is an action step that really begins to put you first? So there you have it, sister. So, finishing up, a couple things. Number one, if you want to be around women who are like you, that are learning how to put themselves first too, because it's not easy to do this, right? It's not easy to break those beliefs. But the most important way to begin to do that is you associate with others who are like you, that want similar things. So the sisterhood is about that. So head over right now to drkarenosborn.com/sisterhood, and you can sign up for the first 7 days for free. It's my gift to you. And experience that. Number two, you got to make sure you're on the newsletter, sister. Good God. There's like 3,000 to close to 6,000 listens on the podcast yesterday. And so many of you are still not receiving the newsletter. Like, it's fucking bananas that you're not, because you're missing out. And I send you gifts. And so the first are learning how to start your day in power, what I call the more for, as well as 2 amazing video trainings, which really teach you how to remember who you are, how to put yourself first. And it's about how to drop your stories and create new ones. 2 trainings that I did inside a very exclusive Facebook group called the Women Wanting More Experience. So to get all 3 of those, and as well get VIP access to everything Women Wanting More, head over to drkarenosborn.com/action guide. And we'll get you hooked up on that today. And the number 3, make sure to subscribe to the podcast, sister. Rate and review, leave a 5-star review. And help me connect with more women that need to put themselves first, too. So I will talk to you in the next episode. A life of more. It's just one step away from you doing the fucking work every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosborn.com/newsletter.